Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Dent. I rise in strong support and as an original co-sponsor of the Chemical Facility Anti-Terrorism Act of 2009, we must take extraordinary measures to defend America. This is common sense. So I want to thank the Chairman of Homeland Security for all of his work on the bill, as well as commending Chairman Oberstar, Chairman Waxman, for coming together with one voice on this critical piece of legislation. It has to be clear to all of us that this bill is long overdue and that chemical security is one of the greatest vulnerabilities to our Homeland Security infrastructure. Both sides admit to that point. This bill reauthorizes the Department of Homeland Security the authority to implement and enforce the Chemical Facility Anti-Terrorism standards, which are currently set to expire in October of 2010. And in fact, the bill strengthens these standards in a number of significant ways. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of what we'll be debating this afternoon and then in the amendments, whenever the heck that happens. The state of New Jersey is home to the most dangerous 2 miles in America. The FBI has pointed this out many times along the Jersey Turnpike. And because it's the most densely populated state with a very large chemical industry presence, I am proud to say that the state has adopted some of the strongest chemical security standards in the nation, and it's time the federal government caught up. That is why I'm surprised and deeply disappointed that there are members of this body who actually hope to strip the state preemption language out of this bill. We need to raise federal standards, as we do in this bill, and not force states to lower their standards.
Time has expired.
Mr. Speaker, give an additional minute to the gentleman.
Gentleman's recognized.
Thank you. I'm also very disappointed that the chemical industry and members of this body continue to raise unnecessary fears about the inherently safer technology assessments. We've gone over this in testimony since 2006. The state of New Jersey has rightfully required chemical facilities to assess for safer technology assessments. And believe it or not, our state is not only safer for it, but the sky hasn't fallen in on the chemical companies in New Jersey. The truth is that this bill is not only the best thing for our Homeland Security, but also the best thing for the chemical industry, because assuring safety and greater efficiencies is a tremendous cost saver in the long run. Mr. Speaker, this should be a bipartisan issue. We will say that protecting the American people is our #1 priority. Now is the moment to prove it. I urge bipartisan passage of this bill, and I yield back. Thank you.
Time has expired.